There goes nothing. Hello! Let's see, who is out there? Let's go to the dashboard. Am I on? Let's look at the live control room. Is anybody out there? Sorry, everyone. I'm just trying to figure this all out. This is my first live chat or live stream. So if you can bear with me. Just wait for some people to come on. Let's see what's on Android Authority. When everybody gets on, just let me know. Say something in the chat. Letting me know you guys are here. What you guys want to talk about. Got any questions? Anything. Hey, Kenneth. What's going on? YouTube didn't remind me, or at least give a notification. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. How's that Google Home working out for you, Kenneth? Have you seen this? These links of the Samsung S10. It'll be interesting to see what Samsung brings this year. I mean, it looks like they're going to do 3 different variants of it. But the thing is, you know, I love my Samsung phones, love my Samsung devices. I think they make the best screens. But in the same way, I don't know. Sorry, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm trying to figure this all out. Just bear with me. Figure out how I'm going to do my setup. I have my lapel mic on. I have my headphones. I have the stream going, and I'm just checking everything. Okay, so it looks like you have several minis. That's excellent, man. Yeah, if I say the magical phrase, the hey, dot, 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 definitely uh, rings my phones, uh, all the Google Homes and the Google Home Minis and the Google Home Hubs and all that. It's quite interesting hearing that same beep here for around the entire place. It's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, Kenneth, I agree. I mean, the leaks that we're getting this year for the S10. I mean, in years past, they have been accurate, and I don't know. You're right. It definitely does spoil the fun. It spoils the excitement. It spoils the you know the anticipation, because what you're getting is you're getting the basically what the device can do, all the specs, pictures of the device, and all that, and it's just it's not good for Samsung, and it's not good for consumers. There's no anticipation for it. So when live events, when they release it in the live event, it doesn't have that kick that normally would, that it did back in the day when leaks weren't as prevalent as they are now. It's weird hearing the delay on my on my headphones, and it's going through. Let's see. What else? What else is big news right now? What else in tech is big news? Let's see. Let's see what Android Authority has. T-Mobile could launch free TV service soon. Really? I love me my T-Mobile. It appears that the source listed below got it wrong. Apparently, the video service that will be rolling out soon is for Metro by T-Mobile and will be a snackable content app launching on 2 phones next month. The app's developers. Uh, hmm. Yeah, right now, of course, I'm at my computer where I normally do my edits, and I have my desk right behind me where I film my videos. And the problem with filming here, it is in my bedroom, in the master bedroom, um, is there's a window that faces the street, so I get a lot of cars that pass by. It's not too busy of a street, but during rush hour, late at night, I don't know. There's this motorcycle that just drives by, and it's super loud, and so sometimes I try to drown it out in my videos, but sometimes it's annoying. It's like, seriously, why do you got to be so loud and obnoxious riding your motorcycle? We know it's cool, we know it's loud, but man, yeah, it's just too much sometimes, especially when you're trying to record something and you get that humming sound in the background. It's not cool. Yeah, Kenneth, it's on Metro, but I mean, T-Mobile, I believe they own Metro. They purchased Metro, so I guess Metro is like, I don't know, because T-Mobile, they do they have a lot of good services, and a lot of good package plans. Uh, like, I'm with T-Mobile, and I really, really love T-Mobile, and everything they offer. And I have what's called a jump on demand. So my videos, you'll see that I'll have a phone for a couple months, uh, 3, 4, 5 months, whatever, and then I have the option to jump to another phone. Now the way that works is I I lease the phones. So it's an 18-month lease, and I have to uh, usually pay the taxes up front, and then I pay the monthly payments for the phone every month. But if I decide, like, hey, there's like the Samsung Galaxy S10, like right now I have the OnePlus 6T that I'm really, really enjoying, and um, OnePlus, like I said in my videos, definitely taking off and going places. Um, but if the S10 is a phone that I'm interested in, after everything's revealed, after the keynote is done, then what I can do is I can take my phone, my OnePlus 6T, to T-Mobile, uh, pre-order the S10. They will ship the S10 to my house after paying, like I said, taxes and like $6 for shipping. And then I have 30 days to return my previous phone. Otherwise, I'll be charged for both phones. So it's it's an excellent deal. I mean, for people like me that like to stay up with tech and be in the latest and greatest, um, and it's excellent, because what was happening before is I was buying my phones, on a monthly payment plan, and then it takes about 2 years to pay off. So after I pay it off, usually within several months, I decide, well, I want something else. I want something new, something more flashy. And so what I do is I'll sell it. I'll sell it on eBay. I'll sell it on. There's another website that I found called Declutter. which gave me, good deals on sending the electronics to them. They check it out, make sure it's legit, and then they pay me via PayPal, and they usually gave me a fair price. And then I didn't have to deal with listing on eBay or dealing with all that because they actually ship a package to you, so you can ship it back to them, and it's all insured. So perfect. Um, but that's what I was doing. And once I found out about this T-Mobile jump on demand, I was like, I got to give this a shot. And so this last year was the first year that I've had the jump on demand, and I was actually able to utilize it. And it's funny too because the people at T-Mobile, they would definitely see me quite often, and they would they knew my gig, they knew what I was doing, so they would help me out as much as they could to give me the best deal, and also to make sure that there was a gap between my old phone and bringing in or turning in my old phone and receiving my new phone. So it's just been great. What about you, Kenneth? What are you rocking? What do you have? You have a Samsung phone, got an Apple phone. What you got? What's this? Price drop. Become a robotics expert for just $19. Whether you want to build a Terminator or a new girlfriend, robotics has long fascinated us mere mortals. Not long ago, it was just the stuff of great movies, but in 2019, robots are much more of a reality. Now you can learn how to build and program them. Oh, huh. Let's see what kind of deals T-Mobile has right now. The iPhone XR. All right, been a fan of Motorola. Okay. I don't remember the last time that I've had a Motorola phone, but their commercials are cool, and um, usually I believe are you on are you on Verizon, Kenneth? Because I know that Motorola is typically on or through Verizon, maybe AT&T too. I don't recall. I've been with T-Mobile for about 20 years, 15, 20 years. So that's what I'm saying. So I don't remember the last time I had a Motorola phone because oh, you're on Cricket. Oh, okay. Best battery life. Wow. How much? How long is your battery lasting you? Because my OnePlus, it's a I think it's a, what did I say, 3700 milliamp battery, and this sucker lasts all day. It's amazing. Get 2 lines, add a third line free. Well, it's another thing too that I'm a part of that I don't think they have. T-Mobile has now, because before everybody used to charge for data that you were using. They would charge a monthly fee for the service. Then they would also charge a fee for how much data you'd be using. Excuse me. And but now T-Mobile has the T-Mobile One, and the T-Mobile One, it's unlimited data, unlimited talk, unlimited text. Everything's unlimited. Uh, but it's actually a little bit more than I'm paying per line. I believe the plan that I'm on is four phones for $100 or something like that, and then each additional line is $10. Um, but I think the T-Mobile One. Let's see, how much is it? Oh yeah, so if you were to get, if you were to get 4 phones, then it's $35 a line, which is $140 a month. So it's more expensive that way. And the cool thing about it too is that with their services, T-Mobile services, with that plan that I have, a lot of the services like YouTube, uh, Google Google Play, Music. Um, let's see what else. What else I use a lot of? Well, that's pretty much the two main uh, apps or services that I use that use a lot of data. And both those services are unlimited data. It doesn't count against my 6 gigabytes. I think I have 5 or 6 gigabytes of data that I have a month. So I never run out of data, and it's amazing. So let's see. Plug in. I have a habit of plugging my phones up whenever I'm near a charger or driving. I really don't know. But last two. That's good, man. I would say my OnePlus. I haven't I haven't gone longer than a day without charging it. Just I just don't like living on the edge. I don't like having such a low battery percentage on my phones or any of my devices, because usually what happens is when it gets to like 15 10%, man, that battery drains fast. And I don't know what it is, but it just drains so fast, so much faster than the other 85 90%. um, so it may say that you have an extra hour 2 hours left or whatever, but it seems like that goes by much faster than it should. And so I don't I don't try to uh, leave my phone or any of my devices at such a low percentage, because usually at the end of the day, because I wake up on a typical work day, I wake up about 6:45 or so, 7 o'clock. Who am I kidding? I wake up at 7:30, and that's when I unplug my phone. I go to work, do what I got to do, make that money, and I get out at I go to work at 8:30, but I get out at 5:30. A lot of times I have to stay late, and then I come home and do what I got to do here. Text, call, YouTube, whatever. Usually bed at 11, 11:30. Usually I'm about 40, 35% on my OnePlus battery left. So I know I could carry on to the next day. I'm just extra cautious. But one thing that I super love about with the OnePlus is its warp charging. So the power brick and the cable that it comes with charges this phone tremendously fast. It's just ridiculous of how fast it actually charges up the phone. Like I said, it's a big battery, so excuse me, and it just juices it up so quick that you know. So if I ever do get to that point where I'm at 5%, plug it in for 10-15 minutes, I'll probably be at 50 or 60%. No problem. All right, let's see. I don't know how to tell. I could tell you're on here, Kenneth, but I don't know. I don't know who else. If there's anybody else, that's cool. We can have a conversation. Let's see. What else? Let's go to Amazon. What is this? Echo Input plus iHome? iHome IAV2 V2 speaker and alarm clock bundle with Echo Input. Huh. Let's watch this video.
Say hello to Echo Input. It lets you add Alexa to your speaker through an audio cable or through Bluetooth. Now your voice can control your speaker to play music from your favorite places. Alexa, play my funky playlist.
Playing your funky playlist.
Echo Input is designed to fit almost anywhere, like the living room or your bedroom. Just ask to check your calendar or the weather, get the news, set timers, and more. Alexa, set an alarm for 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Alexa, set my alarm for 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Best of all, Echo Input and Alexa are always getting smarter and adding new features and skills. Bring Alexa to your speaker with Echo Input from Amazon.
Okay, so that's the Echo Input, but then it connects to the speaker. Oh, how much is? Oh, oh man, $500. $500. Wow. But I bet you this sounds awesome. Dang, but $500. Ugh. That's too much. It's too much money. Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness, $250. I'm at an iHome budget, not this Marshall budget or Beoplay budget. Dang, that's too much. This is, well, okay, not this exact. Let's look it up. I can't. Oh, come on, Canon EF50. I've been looking at some of these lenses because what was happening last year is I would record my videos um, using my cell phone. This year I decided, you know what? I'm gonna step the game up. I'm gonna get those subscribers. I'm gonna do more giveaways. I'm gonna have better content, um, all that. And in order to do that, I was like, well, maybe I should get an actual camera. So researching back and forth, trying to figure out what camera I should buy, uh, because I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of money, and so I ended up going with the Canon M50, and I'm loving it. It is amazing. I'm still learning, everything. Still working out the kinks. I'm trying to get myself off of the just the auto intelligence feature. I'm trying to figure out how to do everything manually, so that way I just want to be excellent in my craft. I want to give um, excellent videos. I want to produce excellent videos. I want to share my wisdom and my knowledge of different tech items and what I've learned. And I just want to give that to the world, just to be able to kind of leave a legacy in this YouTube world that I just want to do that. I just have a desire to do that, and so that's why I'm doing whatever I can to get these extra subscribers, to try to get more views, trying to produce more videos, and so yeah. So I'm hoping this Canon M50 would help me to produce better content, and this is the lens that I keep hearing is like, you have to have this lens when dealing with any Canon cameras, because it is an excellent lens. And so it's 125 bucks. I do have to get an adapter because this is a full frame lens, or it's like for a full camera, like a regular camera. The M50 is a compact camera. Excuse me. It is a mirrorless camera, so it's small. It's very well. Here, let me show you. M50. So here we go. So it's $649 on here. Oh man, I'm all burpy. I'm sorry, guys. But I did not pay $649. I found it, and I will be talking about it. I will have a video about it, as to why I went with this camera compared to like a Sony or a Nikon or other cameras. But I will have a video on it, talking about its features and all that good stuff and how I use it. But I definitely not pay $649 for it. Yeah, you're right, Kenneth. It does look like a charging puck. Yeah. I don't know. I know there's a lot of people out there that like Echo devices. I'm a big fan of Amazon. I'm a huge fan of Amazon and what they have, what they deliver, especially for the Prime membership. It's great. But their Echo devices, although they were the first ones out the gate compared to the Google's Google Home and or Google Assistant, or the Apple HomePod, the Amazon Echo to me is just it's lacking. It's lacking. They were the leader, like I said, first one out the gate, but Google Assistant has just surpassed them tremendously in its functionality and speech recognition and just the ability to do. It's just easier to me. To me, it's easier to set up and all that. So, Bose, yes. my very first this is replying to you, Kenneth. My very first video that I did September of 2017, I reviewed my Bose QC35 headphones, and um, man, Bose has been killing the game for such a long time. It's amazing that they constantly get better. Their technology constantly gets better. You are gonna pay a premium for it, but yeah, 20 years ago, man, and it was yeah, $500, yeah, but you had that device for 20 years and it's still going strong. That's excellent. Kenneth said, "What phone did you use to use your for videos?" Um, well, it's pretty much just whatever phone I had at the time that I would use to record my videos. I've used the Google Pixel. I've used the S9 Plus. I've used the Note 9. What else have I used? The Note 8. I've used the Note 8 to record my videos. Oh, the S7 Edge I've used. So a lot of Samsung phones. Oh, and oh my goodness. So the biggest problem here. Let me go. So I've used the LG. Let's see my phones. I did not like the colors, the recording capabilities of the LG. Did I have the V40? I may have had the. Well, I know I had the G7 ThinQ. Yeah, I did have the V40 ThinQ. I had the G7 ThinQ because I heard great things about it. Like it's made for like recording for filmmakers and all that stuff. But I just it did the video, the color did not turn out the way I liked. The focus did not turn out the way I liked. I was just not a big fan of it. Oh, excuse me. But so then I ended up getting the LG V40 when that came out, thinking, okay, it's a triple lens. Maybe they upgraded their camera lenses. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they corrected whatever was wrong on what I thought was wrong on the LG G7 ThinQ. But sadly, it did not. So yeah, that's why those two phones are kind of hard for me to remember, because I did not have a good experience with them. The screens were good. I mean, it does come at a premium price. I mean, let's see how much. So let's see, T-Mobile. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It was a lot of money. It was too much money. It was basically the same price as the Samsung phones, but you just get so much more with the Samsung phones than you do with any other phone. But all right, so looks like we have Mara. So how much did you pay for your Canon? Well, the Canon M50. I'm tempted to tell you. Because look on on Amazon right now, it's going for $650. We do have some price changes. So, but yeah, okay, I'll tell you. I paid $500 for it. I paid $500, and it came with the kit lens. So sometimes when you buy cameras, you just get the body itself. But this one came with the kit lens. And the thing about it is I found it just, searching the interwebs, trying to find the best deal, because I'm always looking for the best deal. And I just searched it, I think in Google, and click on shopping, and then what it did is it brought me these stores and how much everything cost and all that. And so there was there was a store, a shop in New York, uh, that was selling it for $4.99, and then there was no tax, and then shipping was free. And so I was like, oh man, it's a lot of money. $500 is a lot of money. So, uh, but one thing that they did accept, they accepted PayPal, and I don't know if you guys know anything about PayPal, but it's basically it's insured. Like if your product does not come the way it's supposed to come, or if they lied to you, or if they don't ship your product, or whatever the situation is, you can file a claim with PayPal. They'll do the investigation, and then if you're found to be innocent, then you'll get all your money back, and then they'll do what they got to do with the company or whatever. But so I have that extra peace of mind knowing that, if this does go south, I could still get my money back. And within less than a week, it arrived at my door, and I've been using it ever since. It's just an amazing little camera. Let's see. So what's the best action cam I've tested? Well, I mean, probably the first action camera that I tested. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go to my channel. Let's see. Let's go to videos. The first action camera is the Yeelight. This was one of the first videos that I did with the new set back in the beginning of 2018. I think actually it is the first video that I did in 2018. And for the price, like it's amazing. I don't use it as much as I did, but whenever whenever I plan on using it, summer's coming up, and although it's not waterproof, it definitely, I got a case for it, so it makes it more durable than the actual camera itself. So let's pause that. So what was I saying? Well, anyways, I bought it for $100, like I think about $100, maybe less. I don't know. It's less than $100, and it probably still is around. Yeah, look at that, $58 right now. You can pay $119 with the case. You can find these cases super cheap on Amazon or eBay or Walmart, so you don't need to pay $120 for it. Just buy the camera, $58, get a durable case, slap it in there, and you're set. What's the biggest memory card it will take? Oh, I think it's 32. No, I think it's 64 gigabytes. But let's see. Yeelight camera. The touchscreen, the touchscreen really comes in handy. Really does. And the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, it's cool, man. Electronic image stabilization, that's not that great. I wouldn't use it if you get this camera. Where? Let's look at support. product support. I don't know. Let's just Google it. Light action camera SD card. Come on, where are you at? Yeah, okay. So 16 is 64 gigabytes of storage, and it does recommend micro SD card class 10 and above, and that's mainly for the 4K. It's not that great in a 4K, but it does have the capability. So if you wanted to record 4K, so to have a class 10, so it's able to write onto the class 10 much faster, because it's a lot of data to write on any memory card. So you want a memory card that's fast enough to be able to receive the data on it without having any stutters, because you don't want to have any issues. You want to make sure that whatever footage you're recording, you want to make sure that it's there and it's stored, and you're able to access it later on. Okay. So Kenneth says Samsung cameras are pretty good. I recently looked at some old photos I took with Sprint Samsung Galaxy S2 Epic 4G Touch. They were oversaturated with color, but look good. Samsung has focused a lot on their camera lenses. You know, we have now with the S9 line and the Note 9 line, we have the variable aperture lenses. It to me, it really didn't make that huge of a difference. It's a cool idea, it's a cool thought, and I guess in professional photography, it does make a difference. But the lens is so small that it's hardly noticeable. So you know, it's cool. The thing about Samsung is their screens are amazing. Their screens are just, we'll see what how they improve their screens in the S10 line, and how they, you know, it's rumored that it's supposed to have three I believe three lenses on the S10 Max, S10 and the S10 Max. So we'll see what they're gonna do with that. But the Pixel, I haven't done a video on it yet, but I, I what happened? So I purchased the Pixel one, the first Pixel, and I was using that to take photos, you know, record my videos, and all that, and I just loved it. I even did a video on the Pixel, and I haven't done a video on the Pixel 2. I'm going to be doing a video on the Pixel 2. But what happened was my wife, she dropped her phone and it was not working. And so I was like, well, I have two phones. I have one I use for business and one I use my daily driver, my main phone. So I decided to give my wife the Pixel so she can use it, so she can have a phone to use. And then so I just had the one phone. But I love the Pixel. I loved it, loved it. And this was after the Pixel 3 came out, and I was like, the Pixel 3, I have to skip the Pixel 3. It's just that notch is just hideous. I know the camera's awesome, yeah, all that stuff, and it's buttery smooth. That's cool. But I had to. I'm not gonna get the Pixel 3, so I was looking at the Pixel 2. Excuse me. and I found a great deal on it, and I will share with you guys the deal that I received on the Pixel 2 and how I got it. And this thing is certified refurbished, 100%, not a scratch, not a nick on it. It is perfect, and it's it's so much better than the Pixel 1, but I just don't know how much worse it is to the Pixel 3. The Pixel 3, I'm sure it is better. It is. It's got the dual front lenses, uh, but like it's just amazing what it does with one lens, one main lens in the back. It's crazy. All right, Mara, you're welcome. Have a good evening to you too. All right, Kenneth, thanks for the update. We got 5 in here now. Excellent. Anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to ask? Looks like we're the last maybe 10 minutes, 9-10 minutes of the chat. And appreciate those that have stopped by. Um, let's see what else we found on Amazon. Oh, this is the Aki dash cam. I wish Aki would have sent me this dash cam. This one looks a lot better than the dash cam they sent me, but beggars can't be choosers. And it's the crazy thing about receiving this dash cam is because of the incident that I had in my car. I was like, man, I need to get a dash cam for my Flex, my Ford Flex, which is my wife's car. And I was like, I'm with Team Techie, Aki. I was like, I was gonna reach out to them, but I decided like, nah, I'm not gonna. I don't know. I was just like whatever. But shortly after that, Aki sent me an email and they said, hey, we got more products. We want you to test and review. And one of the products was the dash cam that I featured. Um, it works. It works, but see, this one has, I believe this one has 170-degree wide angle lens, super capacitor, okay, and clear nighttime recording. That's the key right there, the nighttime recording. Um, the dash cam that I have in my Fiesta, I think records better at night than the Aki than what Aki gave me. Um, but because I think every dash cam can pretty much record well during the day. It's just the nighttime is is what matters because as I showed you guys from that recording, that happened at nighttime, and I'm not sure if that would happen in the daytime, but it happened at nighttime, and you want to get as clear footage as you possibly can when driving at night because of incidences like that happen like that. Yeah, yes, Kenneth. There, you're right. I I don't know. I don't know what Google was thinking to put such a hideous notch on the Pixel 3 XL. Um, but it's rumored that this year's Pixel 4 will have no notch. Uh, but one thing that the OnePlus doesn't have it. The Pixel 2 doesn't have it. A lot of phones aren't coming with it. Is the headphone jack? It's just like I said in my video. You never know what you have until it's gone. And the headphone jack uh, comes into play so many times, and I just don't know why. I don't mind if the phone's a little bit thicker. I really don't. What matters is functionality. What matters is if whatever I needed to do, I wanted to do in that moment. And a lot of times, I have wireless headphones. Like I said, I have the Bose QC35, which is wireless, but you get a better quality, the sound quality when it's wired with any wired device. Anything like right now, normally I have my internet over Wi-Fi, but I decided for the stream to be more consistent. I wired it, I hardwired it using an Ethernet cable. So you're always going to get a much better and much more consistent sound, much more consistent power source. So whatever the situation is when it's wired, wireless is just not there yet. It's great, but it's just not there yet. And so for manufacturers to get rid of the headphone jack, stinking Apple trying to set a trend, and then other manufacturers following. And I hope that Google maybe brings back the headphone jack. I mean, it's a possibility. It's rumored that maybe even the Pixel 3 Lite might have the headphone jack. But I hope that Samsung keeps their headphone jack and stands against the grain and against the what's considered norm, and that they do whatever they feel is right and whatever their customers want. And OnePlus too. This is the first phone without a headphone jack, and a lot of people were upset about it, and I included. The dongle is not cool at all. Did the Aki Aura lamp? What is that? Let's see. What is that, Mr. Kenneth Daniels? Was it home? No. Did you get the Aura lamp? Not this exact one, but I've seen a couple like this, and they look pretty cool. But no, I did not. But I would love to do a review. Aki, if you're listening right now, hit me up. I would love to do a review on this. This LED table lamp brings warm white multicolor light to your bedroom, living room, and garden for relaxing illumination. Find and customize the right light effect mode for your preference with the remote. One button to choose warm white light or rainbow swirl. How much is this on Amazon? $50? That's a lot better deal than the ones I've seen. And it's probably because it doesn't have. I think the one I've seen is like a GE lamp. Let's see, GE lamp. Yeah, this one. But this one has Amazon Alexa. It's Wi-Fi connected. So that's why it's more $139. But these are coming a thing, a trend. The only thing that concerns me is I did see the reviews. Look at that, 3.1 out of 5 stars on average. Let's see, how's the Aki one doing? Okay, so the Aki one's got a much better rating, 4.7 out of 5 stars. 31. There's less customer reviews. Yeah, 139 customer reviews compared to 31 customer reviews. So Kenneth, was that a part of the stuff that we could accept? I'm sorry, Kenneth. We'll have to pick this up, I guess, next chat. I'm gonna try to do a live stream, hopefully once a week. But I'm gonna notify everybody, in the try to notify on Twitter and all that good stuff. I appreciate those that have came by. It's almost been an hour. Um, hopefully you've had a good time. Hopefully the stream was good. I appreciate all the questions and comments and all that. The feedback. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.